Hello friends, welcome back to Jiku Diaries YouTube channel, and with me is SSR, the globe-trotting Olympic Games reporter. And yeah, we did have some gap in doing this random notes, at least 3-4 days. The last we did was during the before the start of the before the opening ceremony. SSR, how have you been and how have you coped with the change in weather? You are not wearing your trademark jacket nowadays. Yeah?
No, suddenly it became a bit of a chilly weather because of the rains of the last week.
Especially Friday and Saturday were very cold and rainy.
Very wet and this thing.
And the Olympic Games was also hit by constant shower.
Yeah. The tennis matches were postponed and all.
SSR, did you notice that Rohan Bopanna and Sriram Balaji were supposed to play at 12:30 on Sunday, and because of rain the previous day and night and all that, he had to wait for 34 hours to play his first match.
That happens in tennis, in Grand Slams, everywhere it happens. Well, tennis is the other sport, apart from cricket, which is the inclement weather affects its progress.
Though at Roland Garros, the two stadiums there, the Philippe Chatrier Court and the Susan Langland Court, they have roofs on top, so the matches are being held there. But the outside courts
are not covered.
Where Sumit Nagal played his match and lost to Frenchman Cortenin Motet in 3 fighting sets. It was a good match which I was witness to. My first, I was in the front row. It was a good match. He played well, but then the French crowd was amazing. It was an experience.
The crowd support for the home team, home country is amazing. We saw a doubles match, mixed doubles match, with the French duo taking on the top seeds.
The number 1 ranked mixed doubles Chinese pair.
And they nearly won the second game, isn't it?
Yes.
Because of crowd support.
Correct.
It unnerved even Lakshya Sen, who was playing in the next adjacent court.
Correct.
He stopped once when he was about to serve. The noise upset his concentration.
He even admitted that, isn't it?
Yeah, in the post-match mixed zone interaction
we had. So Lakshya Sen, he won it comfortably against his Guatemalan opponent, Kevin Cordon.
Cordon.
So that was easy straight sets. But then he said that the crowd, he has not had similar experience, though he has had a crowd in the Indonesian Open or in the World Championships, but not to this extent. It could be distracting. Even Sindhu's match was also equally noisy. But then when you come to this level, you have to shut out all the other factors and focus on your, and that is what separates the what do you say? How do you say that?
Chaff from the grain.
Okay, so you're talking about Roland Garros. What has been your memorable? You were there for the match of this Olympics. Can we say that?
Yeah. Well, unless now it is followed by the
repeat of the Wimbledon final.
But this match had some great moments. The only issue was Rafael Nadal, whether he will play or not. It was 50-50, but finally he was past fit to play, and he showed us glimpses of what he's still capable of.
Yes.
But then he is very much short of match play.
True.
Just 7 matches in the last 6 months this year is not enough preparation for the Olympic Games. So, but the matchup with his great rival Djokovic was a dream come true for all the spectators who watched that match on court. Many of them would have watched it on TV.
Yes, we have grown up watching French Open from, say, donkey's years. What it means to be at the center court of the Philippe Chatrier Court of French Open. And it was a dream come true.
Where Mr. Nadal has clinched 14
French
men's
Open
singles
titles.
titles.
it is not just the maximum by any tennis player in any in French Open, but it is the maximum singles title by any player in all the four Grand Slams he put together. So it's an amazing record. To watch Djokovic and Nadal play was indeed a dream come true. Yes. They have how many? 46 titles between them, Grand Slam titles.
Just imagine two players holding together 46 Grand Slam titles.
And
it's an amazing.
And the beauty.
And the other third member, Federer, he is retired.
He's happily retired now.
Happily retired.
So
these three players have lit up tennis, men's tennis. There are others, but these three are the main. Imagine had Bjorn Borg continued in the 1980s, early 1980s.
Yeah.
He retired at the age of 26. Can you beat it? 11 Grand Slam titles, and he just gave it away. Had he continued, we would have had great rivalry then.
Those
McEnroe and followed by Becker and the Swedish. No, Ivan Lendl was always there. Then the fellow Swedes followed also.
Stefan Edberg, one cannot forget.
Yeah, Stefan Edberg, Mats Wilander. What a field it was.
So talking about Borg, 5 Wimbledon titles in a row.
5 successive Wimbledon titles, and 6 French Open, split into 2 and 4.
Right.
There was one year gap. He didn't win.
The beauty of this, of being at the Roland Garros, watching Djokovic and Nadal, after the match, players go through the mixed zone, they interact with the media. It's not just the winning player alone comes, even the loser comes. So yesterday I had the opportunity to listen to Djokovic and Nadal, and also had the chance to ask each of them a question. So both of them have now played 60 matches, probably the most or the greatest rivalry between two players at the highest level. With Djokovic winning 31 and Nadal 29. So I had the chance to ask Nadal if the number at 60 would stop here. But then he was not sure of how the draw would be in the future. He has not made up his mind. Yesterday he said he has not made up his mind of quitting, and if his body is okay, fine. If he is not going to play, he will let us know. But then Djokovic gave a even better answer, and he said he hoped that both of them get to play at least 1 or 2 for the benefit of sport, not just tennis, but for the benefit of sport. And he also felt for Rafael Nadal, how his body copes up with. But then he also it was a very good experience talking to them and them answering.
Yeah, yesterday I saw one incredible shot by Nadal being acknowledged by Djokovic.
Yes, he gave a thumbs up,
while going back to the baseline.
And similarly, Nadal also did something similar when Djokovic won a point. Fantastic shot. I think it was the forehand ground stroke. It was fantastic, and Nadal came back from 0-4 to equal 4 all in the second set. But then that was what he could give at the most. In the interaction we had, SSR, another interesting point Djokovic made. He was asked a question of what he learned from this match. He's a 24 Grand Slam winner and a legend in sport. And still, for him to say that at 4 all, at 4-0, he said that he made a mistake of accepting or probably thinking that he was already won the match. But then later, after the match, he chatted with his team, and they said that you have taken it easy. You should not. So he, at this age, 37 he is. Nadal is 38 or the other way around.
38. No, Nadal
is 38 and Djokovic is 37. So at this age, for him to say after having won everything that could be won in tennis, he still is learning. That is what caught my interest. Otherwise, how have you been? Traveling all over?
The traveling has been a tremendous amount of traveling by mostly metro. But this city has got a fabulous public transport system. Great public transport.
What amazes me is how deep
Yeah.
inside under the ground they have dug up,
Dug up.
not just in one or two places, but the entire France.
The old part of Paris has got the old system. You only stairs are there.
Right.
From my point of view, difficult to climb
Walk,
the
climb
stairs,
stairs, yes.
get down again, go up. But the new stations which they are built, like the one near our main press center, Porte Milo,
Yeah.
amazing.
And it's not just any small kind of escalator that we find normally in India. It is steep
about
or
three-
going too high.
And
However,
about 3
whichever
floors,
direction
you
you are
can
going.
say 3 floors.
Definitely,
Three to four
definitely
floors,
3 or 4 times the
Yeah.
normal escalator
Normal
one would
escalator.
find in a mall in India.
India, yeah.
So it's amazing. It's
And the
it is going
station-
so steep that
And
one
the station's look is amazing.
huge. One, if see, there are connections, a lot of connections, and one particular metro, it goes 3-4 levels down. As it is, the metros in Paris are underground, most of them. And if you are changing trains, going to different stations, you are only going down and down and down, and before finally at the destination where you go, you climb a steep escalator. It's amazing.
You have to walk one